Yes,
Ji,
Bhaiya, please
going
go.
live in 10 seconds. We are live.
Om Sri Ganeshaya Namaha. Om Sri Saraswatyai Namaha. Om Sri Gurubhyo Namaha. Om Samasta Jana Kalyane Niratam Karunamayam Namami Chinmayam Devam Sadgurum Brahma Vidwaram Sadgurum Brahma Vidwaram. Om Sahana Bhavatu Sahanau Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Vasudeva Sutam Devam Kamsachanuramardanam Devaki Paramanandam Krishnam Vande Jagadgurum. Krishnam Vande Jagadgurum. Welcome back, everybody. Last week we didn't have class because of the Maharudra Yag. So this week we continue from where we left. Bhavana, Shalin, if you're all ready, we can start the live streaming, please. And put the spotlight on. Remove from me and...
Yes.
Om Vasudeva Sutam Devam Kamsachanuramardanam Devaki Paramanandam Krishnam Vande Jagadgurum. Krishnam Vande Jagadgurum. Hari Om. So last Saturday, we didn't have class. That is on 29th of October. So we had last class on 22nd October, where we had seen two verses, 17th and 18th of 4th chapter of Bhagavad Gita. Last Saturday, 29th, we didn't have class. We had a big program in the ashram. 29th, 30th, 31st, we have had Maharudra Yaga, a beautiful program. Those who have attended, they know. So we didn't have class, Sunday class also, we didn't have other study groups also. So today again, we are here now to continue from 19th verse. So, in a nutshell, Bhagavan Krishna says in 17th verse, Karmano hyapi bodhavyam tu vikarmanaha akarmanascha bodhavyam. What is right action? What is wrong action? What is actionlessness? Akarma Brahma here. Right? Forbidden action, right action. And what is it inside that actionless spirit is there? That has to be known. And then 19th, 18th verse he said, Karmani akarmaya pashyed, akarmaya cha karma. Sa buddhiman manusheshu sa yuktah krishna karma kriti. We saw this verse so beautifully. that one who sees karmani akarmaya pashyet. Akarma, one who sees akarma in karma. Right. So one who sees inaction in action and action in inaction. So the meaning of this we saw, actionless Brahma is there, even though while action is going on. Right. And action in inaction is mental manasa pravritti. Very busy we are. So we saw that exhaustively. Now today we have to start with the 19th verse. So we start. Yasya sarve samarambhaha kama sankalpa varjitaha jnanagnidagdha karmanam tamahu panditam budhaha. Yasya sarve samarambhaha kama sankalpa varjitaha jnanagnidagdha karmanam tamahu panditam budhaha. Now here, what is expansion of the thought? Now see, 19th to 24th verse. 19th to 24th verse is an expansion of the 18th verse. Commentary. A detailed commentary of 18th verse. So, seeing action in action in inaction, and seeing inaction in action, karmani akarmaya, akarma and akarmani karma. Right? This thought is expanded. How does a jnani behave? How does a man of realization behave? What do you mean by seeing akarma in karma? Seeing that constantly there is awareness, akarma brahma, akarma atma is there. Shuddha atma. So how does a man of such a jnani lives? He says, Yasya sarve samarambhaha kama sankalpa varjitaha. Us samarambhaha. Samarambha means all actions. Whatever we initiate in life, any action, sarve, yasya sarve samyak arambhaha. All the actions which are begin. All activities. Without exception. Krishna says all actions we initiate, no, morning till evening, we initiate, keep on. So many initiations we do. New projects we take. We, continue some old works. But every day is a new beginning. Every time is a fresh beginning. Every time is a fresh action. And then new works also we take. So all actions. Samarambhaha, sarve actions, or all actions, kama sankalpa varjitaha. Free from desires, and sankalpa means, various kalpana, fancies, notions, projections. Think. Now let us ponder and think. We give some examples now, we'll see for more clarity. Any action that we initiate. Okay. Desire is born that because of desire, I work. But then that desire transmutes itself into an imagination, a fancy, sankalpa, kalpana, wish. And you actually, what we do, we write a sketch in the mind. We write a sketch how that desire seed should grow or must grow, how that seed of desire which I planted must grow, and what kind of yield it should give, how it should spread its wings, branches, etc. So any action I do, I visualize this. If a desire is born, without desire, action cannot be there. And that desire, immediately I get into an imagination. That's why, monkey Geeta in Mahabharatam, he says, "Oh kama janami te moolam sankalpat kila jayase." There he says, first you imagine, sankalpa, you wish, from that a desire is born to possess. There he says like that. What he says, first you have imagination. घर बनाने से मैं खुशी रहूंगा. It's a notion. It's an idea. But there is no guarantee that one will be happy after purchasing or constructing a house. That you all know. It's a notion. So because of that idea I have, I desire a house. I have a notion. If I purchase my own vehicle, I will be happy. It's a notion. It's a fancied idea. Sankalpa, visualization, imagination. Okay. But when you purchase car, it brings its own problems, new problems to us. Parking place is required, maintenance is required, sometimes driver is required, repairs are required to be done again and again. Then after purchasing some model, the next model, or the next after 1 week or 1 month, new model released. Or some other car you liked. Oh, had it been launched before I purchased my car, I would have purchased I would have gone for that, not for this. Right. So this is how actually we are caught up. Now, another wrong philosophy, I will spend some time on this. Wrong philosophy is that Nitya Trupti, and Bhagavad Krishna speaks about it in further shlokas also. We have people say, right, don't be contented. I heard this from many people speaking like this, even in seminars and conferences of corporate world. So don't be satisfied, don't be contented. Why? If you're really contented, you will not grow. So what are you trying to tell? Philosophy speaks about it there, wrong philosophy, which Krishna condemns. What he says, what modern philosophy is what? That in order to grow, you should always be discontented. If you want to grow, you must always be discontented. No contentment should be there with you. Because the philosophy is wrong philosophy, what we have understood, if you are contented, you will not grow. So if you want to grow, the trajectory should be continuously growth. That means what? You must continuously be unhappy. What a stupid philosophy it is. So what I should do? I should desire more and more wishes, plan. And that every desire is making us lost in the fruits in the form of various imaginations that we built around the desire or out of the desire. Think. So people feel if you are unhappy, not contented, then it will lead you to work and you can achieve many things in life. I'm telling my experience, I'm telling. When I was working long ago, many years back, when in the corporate world, many years back. One of the national conference meetings, we were there in a big hotel, and then somebody in those days, MBA means a great man, and then MBA gold medalist is still high. And then he is a big guy in the company, big person, holding a big post. So he was addressing about the company, annual growth, and then projection for next year, this and that. And he made a very, I would say, I don't know, cynical or negative statement, pessimistic statement. He said, I was there very much. If we follow Geeta philosophy, our company cannot grow. Why? Geeta speaks about contentment. This is how they are trained. This is how the people, we our own culture, we talk our own things, our own people, we talk all nonsense. So if you follow Geeta philosophy, you will not grow. Why? Bhagavan Krishna spoke about contentment. So if you are contented, you will not grow. So be always unhappy. Till you die, remain unhappy so that you can progress. So Bhagavan here says, you need not be like that. You can be fully contented in the present. The next verse also it comes. You can always be contented in the present, yet perform well. Why? And what is philosophy? Kama sankalpa varjita. There is no desire, devoid of desires and purposes here. Beautifully Gurudev translated as a purposes. Meaning purpose means what? Selfish motives, and then इससे कुछ मुझे क्या मिलेगा, ऐसे ही होना चाहिए, ऐसे ही निकलना था कर्म. All that philosophy which we cook. Everywhere we have expectations, hopes, and we write a sketch. I told you, sketch we write. Prepare a sketch. So Gurudev says, that Krishna said, here, the aisa sarve samarambaha kama sankalpa varjitaha. So here one man does all actions. Everything is initiated, but there is no kama and sankalpa. Means what? Means what? Does it mean that we should not plan our work? No. Then plan the work. Plan the work. Just like karmanyevadikaraste ma phaleshu kadacha. Here we initiate the work, plan the work what we are supposed to do. Our work, it should be divided. Some work for family's sake, which are responsible. Some work for society. Some work for country. Some work for towards nature, and then atithis and gods, and then gurus, and the entire work, a variety of work we have to do. So do all the work, but don't sketch the fruits. Number one, plan the work, but don't plan the fruits of it. मिलेगा कुछ ना कुछ मिलेगा output. Or like, you go to a party. Go to party. Okay, you are supposed to go. It's an naimittika karma, not nitya karma. Occasional duty. Somebody's wedding, somebody's some ceremony. Very good. Go. You are invited. You have to go. Okay, go. But don't visualize that I will meet him. I will meet her in the party. I can spend some time. I can discuss with my business about my business also with that person. I think he will come. All the sketch we prepare. We imagine always whom we meet. ऐसा होगा, ऐसा होगा. So plan to go to party. And somebody, मैं उनसे पहला मिलूंगा, मैं उनसे पहला. It's not in. Don't sketch like that. काम संकल्प वर्जिताः. You have to go. That's a duty. Similarly, I must do a plan. Of course, I need a naukri. I'm an aspirant, so I need a job. Good. That's okay. Well, once you get a job, whatever way you deserve, whatever way your qualification, whatever is your qualification, you got a job. Then don't try to sketch, what kind of boss you meet, you should be, how the colleague should be, how subordinate should be, how the company environment should be. We write all, prepare a sketch. Or one of our teachers, in Sandipani, Acharya, he said to us, he told us, brahmacharis at that time, normally for Tejamananji or Guruji and then our Puja Gurudev, of course, Gurudev was not there, 93 attained Samadhi, but during Gurudev times, and then he would say, that Acharya said, that my dear, all trainee students of Sandipani Sadhanalaya. Then he said, don't visualize how the life will be after you become a monk, after you get a Diksha. मेरा भी जैसे इन लोगों का सम्मान हो रहा है, मुझे भी ऐसे ही मिलेगा सम्मान. जैसे इनके लिए गाड़ियां आ रही है, खड़ी रही है वहां पे, मुझे भी 1, 2, 3 गाड़ियां आ जाएगी, मैं चुनकर बैठ सकता हूँ. जैसे इन लोगों को अच्छे अच्छे खाना खिलाया जा रहा है, मुझे भी अच्छे से अच्छा खाना मिलेगा खाने के लिए. जैसे इनको जो जो सुविधाएं मिल रही है काम के लिए, मुझे भी अच्छी सुविधाएं मिल जाएगी काम के लिए. जैसे इन लोगों के सामने कई लोग प्रेम से नतमस्तक होकर रहते हैं, they just keep their heads down and then they say, with respect and reverential attitude, they stand many people. Similarly, when I go and then maybe they may love me and then respect me like that. Nothing, all imaginations. So don't get lost in all those things. So we do our job. Plan, we should do our work and job. Whatever job is you are employed wherever you are. But we design, So सर्व समारंभ काम संग, इतना पैसा सेव करूंगा, इतना पैसा हो जाएगा, 1 साल में लोन दे दूंगा. ठीक है, संकल्प रखो. But don't further into go all those minute details and then imagine, visualize. So Krishna says, Kama Sankalpa Varjita. So how does he say then? Because of this jnanam. Jnana Agnidagdha Karmanam. Second mark, Krishna says again, this knowledge, the beautiful thing. All these things, Kama Sankalpa Varjita, Kama Sankalpa is not there. And all karmas, Jnana Agni, Dagdha Karmanam, all actions have been burnt in the fire of knowledge. What do you mean by that? I am performing my actions, what I'm supposed to do. But my actions, because of my jnanam, what is the jnanam? I'm not holding on to any punyam and papam. Why? What is jnanam? There is no kartrutva bhav, absence of doership. So when absence of doership takes place, and no visualization, no all those things, all that dropped automatically. So when doership itself is not there, then those actions doesn't bind me. How do the actions bind me? They produce papam or punyam, merit or demerit. Every action. When the demerit is produced, I have to go through it. When a merit is produced, I have to again, I demand and then I wanted to enjoy it. Hope you are getting it. So Jnani has not, Jnani has a very, very light ego, I can say. व्यवहारिक अहंकार बोलते हैं उसको. व्यवहार को चलाने के लिए थोड़ा सा अहंकार व्यवहार के लिए रखा गया. इसमें कोई दम नहीं होता. इट्स नॉट लाइक बैंगन के भरता या आलू के जो दम आलू भर भर के, ऐसा कुछ नहीं. उसमें नो स्टफ, just outside bubble like. The shape is maintained. I'm just telling you only example. तो अहंकार की ऊपर ऊपर वाले आकृति बनी रहती है, माने there is no stuff in it. So it is also called as burnt rope. Burnt rope. Rope is burnt. So the shape, the rope, burnt rope is, आपको दिखता है कि there is a connectivity, there is a rope lying down. You put the finger, actually it is all ash. Similarly, there is a burnt ego. Ego is dissolved. So that व्यवहार के लिए something left. It's only like a burnt snake. Burnt rope. So व्यवहार के लिए you may use I. I'm eating, I'm hungry. I want this, I want that. पर व्यवहार, उस I में दम नहीं है. No strong, that smell of it, very, very pungent smell of ego is not there. So a jnani will not have any papam, any punyam, nothing, because no kartrutva bhava, because there is no ego. So like a roasted seed, roasted seed. It can't produce. It can't germinate. The roasted seeds means the seed is roasted in fire, fiery heat. Once the seed is roasted, it won't germinate. So Krishna says, Tam ahuhu panditam buddha. Buddhaha, the wise people call him a sage. Wise people, buddhaha, wise people call him what? Panditam here means knowledgeable man, awakened man, man of self-knowledge. A saint or a sage. So who is a Pandita? Pandita is the one who has roasted all the seeds of his vasanas or desires. He is the Pandita. Wise people. So what is it we have learned in this? There is a possibility to do our work, but without getting caught up into imaginations, fancies, etc. So kama sankalpa varjita. There is a possibility. One need not be discontented always to grow. This is a beautiful thing. Okay. So, yasya sarve samarambaha kama sankalpa varjita. Jnanagdadha karmanam tamahu panditam buddha. He is a wise man. Sages call him, wise people call him a sage. Okay. Chektva karma phala sangam nityatrupto nirashrayah karmanyabhipravrittopi naiva kinchit karoti saha. Very beautiful thing. So now, nityatruptaha nirashrayah. Very beautiful. Two qualities of a wise man. Jnani. We can say, what is the Jnani quality? Nityatruptaha, always in contentment. Nityatruptaha. He has no complaints. What is philosophy? Jahi vidhi rakhe Ram, tahi vidhi rahi hai. As Bhagavan Ramji places me or keeps me, then I'll keep it as it is myself. I'll stay like that. No problems. अच्छा जाहे विधि राखे राम ताही विधि रखी है मैं रही है मीन्स व्हाट ओ आई एम नॉट डूइंग एनी एफर्ट वर्क नाउ बस बैठा रहूंगा भगवान ने बोल दिया कि बैठने के लिए तो बैठा रहूंगा बिना काम बिना कर्तव्य कर्म उसका मतलब ये क्या नहीं नहीं आप अपना कार्य कर्म करते रहोगे अपना धर्म जो भी है आप उसको निभाते रहे तो धर्म का कर्तव्य जो भी है आपको निभाते रहना पड़ेगा निभाते रहो तो फर्क क्या है भैया मैं अपना जो मैं कुछ करने के लिए बैठा हूं जो फल जो मिल रहा है जैसे मिलता है वैसे उस पर मेरी चिंता है ही नहीं कुछ देखो चिंता ही so nityatruптah so he can work ever contented work for society for see, bring your family also right family responsibilities as a divine duty see महाराज एक बताता हूं आपको जब दो चीज होती है ना दो चीज और आपसे कहा गया इसमें विकल्प है, दो चीज सामने पड़ी है, आपके पास विकल्प है, विकल्प माने चॉइस है, टू थिंग्स आर इन फ्रंट ऑफ यू. When two things are there, then you are given a choice. Because I want this, I don't want this. Or I want this, I don't want this. So when I want this will be at the cost of this. When I want this, it will be at the cost of this. दोनों are very good, but I have to choose. But I can't leave this, I can't leave that. क्या करोगे? I separate them. Because I separated, first I separate, then I create a choice. Then I want to choose one. Then they struggle. It opposes. All problems come. On the contrary, see it as a one flow. Whole life is one flow. One flow. As I am born with my own karma, so there's no doubt about it. But it's see a whole life as a flow. Then means what? I am born with some responsibilities. All those people who are linked to me through karma, they come and dance before me, appear before me. So my life is what? I keep on fulfilling my responsibilities, duties. You all know there's some important topic since couple of years has been catching up. Still it is work-life balance, work-life balance, work-life balance. So I was also asked to talk in some corporate companies. Swamiji, work-life balance, work-life balance. And I thought actually about it. First of all, why there is a struggle between work and life? Because we separated. हमने सेपरेट कर दिया कि ये घर का काम है, ये ऑफिस का काम है. अब कहाँ किया हमने? देखिए, ऑफिस का काम को वर्क कह दिया, घर का काम को लाइफ कह दिया. My life means what? My wife, my children, my house responsibilities, my family parties, my commitments, and this and that, and that's all my life. So my life is here. My life is not in the company. So to continue to carry my life, I need money, so I work. So strictly, if I ask, are you working for company or work? I mean, for yourself, family. So when अलग कर दिया ना, work and life को अलग कर दिया, then I try to struggle to bring a balance. Then I say very beautifully, life is full of work. Life is full of work. नहीं कश्चित् क्षणमपि जातु तिष्ठत अकर्मकम्. So life is what? Full of work. Then what is work? Work should be full of life in it. So when you understand life is full of work, and of course we have to categorize. जितना समय जिसको देना है उतना देना ही है. That simple planning it is. I don't call it as a balance. I want to call it as a smooth flow. It's a smooth flow. I don't call it as a balance. So struggle करो यहाँ पे ये अलग कर दिया. नहीं. You have to plan. That's it. But then when I mentally, psychologically, don't separate. So it's my work. So it's a flow. So when you have this kind of an idea, understanding that whole life is work, we are born here to fulfill our responsibilities as per our karma. Just do it. Whatever problems are there, it's according to karma, prarabdha, whatever it, okay, it's okay. We have to face life. So when you live whole life as an integrated one flow and expect nothing. मेरा जन्म ही देने के लिए हुआ है. I am responsible to some people in the family, some society. So keep on giving it. Since they are not Kama Sankalpa Varjitaha, because they are Kama Sankalpa Varjitaha, because there is no Kama and Sankalpa in the work, we have karna hai to kar rahe hain. So I'm not getting caught up in it. I'm doing it, not getting caught up. So I am always contented. Nityatruptaha and nirashrayaha. No, nirasha means no dependence. Independent. Dependence means what? He is not depending on that he is not depending on the outer world. Outer world conditions are created. That's okay. The conditions are created around us. Like a mother. One example I'll give you. Mother. And I mean, intelligent, sensible mother. I have to add adjectives. Intelligent, sensible mother. As a very efficient mother, skillful mother. So intelligent, courageous, efficient, skillful. All that is beautiful. Now she has to cook food. So she knows the night that I have to cook food in the morning. In Indian mother I'm talking, even anywhere mothers only cook food. So generally. Some places naukars make cook food, servants make cook food. Anyway, mother is cooking food. So she want to cook food. But she, intelligent mother I'm talking. She need aids required, gas is required, some stove is required, it's okay. But she's not dependent. Suppose gas cylinder khatam ho gaya. She, okay, now how to make food now? At least some item I can make, some khichdi I can make. I may not elaborate dish, everything. What is available, fine, it's enough. I will take care. Work won't be stopped. Then what a jnani, this is the meaning of controlling the environment. Controlling environment means what? Not changing the environment. So environment, whatever it is independent. Okay, I can manage it. He keeps doing whatever he can do to change situations, circumstances. Think. So, karmani abhipravruttaha api, such a person, nirashraya, nichatrupta person, ever contented, independent, depending on nothing. He is himself glowing and his own self, nothing depends on nothing outside for his own joy. Nirashraya, such a person, karmani abhipravruttaha api, even though he is engaged in actions, naiva kinchit saroha. Actually, even though he is engaged in himself in actions, there is no kartritva bhava in him. He does not do anything. There is no kartritva bhava in that. So he discovered that yes, I am originally, essentially, actionless, changeless spirit, I am. Karmani abhipravruttaha api naiva kinchit karoti sa. Why the kartritva bhava is not there? When even is doing, there is a strong, I said a pungent smells, smelling, strong. And karmani avipravruttapahi means what? Is actually in olden days, if you take actually in the grihastha, he is involved in so many activities. Okay, well, strictly speaking, sannyasi is only what? It may do japam, dhyanam, and kalakrutyas, daily obligatory duties, purificatory duties, activities. Old times, man, there are so many karmas he has to do. So whole day, we are engaged in so many activities. A normal householder house, you take. Morning getting up, घर की सजाई, नौकरानी will come, attending to her, making their things to do work, and then school children, yoga, the children, suppose school children, then they have to grow up, and then they have to take rise and take bath and get freshen up, and then pack books and bags, and then arrange a transport for them, then local bus or school vehicle or own vehicle or some car or whatever it is. They are sent to school, and then suppose a housewife is not working, then but she has certain household activities and food, and in the afternoon, and somebody is visiting, coming, and then obligatory duties. That this gentleman may go to office, for example, in that setup, in such kind of setup. Both are working, another setup, the mission works. They all come back again, attending to so many obligatory duties, and then naimittika karmas, occasional duties, parties, visitors coming, and you have to visit some houses. So many obligations are there. And then, so much of work. Such a busy man or a busy woman. Even though you are involved in all these activities, Krishna says, you are not doing anything. Nakin naiva kinchit karoti. He does not do anything. He is a nichatruptaha. always contented. No ego. Works is due for this one. So contented. Yes, still you can work with. Say, in fact, who can work with joy? No tension, no stress. One who is really contented. Now, someone not contented, then everywhere there's a stress and strain and anticipation and expectations. So, contented man. That's why in a Sushti also, because of fullness he expressed. So, desires are full. Two types are. Desires are two full types of desires. One is to seek fulfillment. Another is to express fulfillment. One desire is to seek for fulfillment, fullness. Another desire is to express my fullness. Creation is like that. Srishti done by Ishvara is only the fullness. His glory is expressing. He has no desire to seek anything. He is not seeking anything. He is not fulfilling himself by this activity. It's just for Prajakshemam, Jivakshemam. Welfare of all beings. There are so many jivas are there. It's just you understood now? In our life, we are seeking. And Jnani's desire is what? To express, to fulfill, to express his completeness, to share his joy. Gurudev, Gurudev want anything from society and the world. So our desires are to fulfill, to fill ourselves. Mahatmas and Ishvara Sankalpa is to express the beauty of it. So in order to express what he has, you throw a party. You are not seeking anything because you got such a happy mood you are, such a joyful you are, and out of joy you wanted to share that joy with everybody. So you just throw a party. बोलते कि कई बार बोलते बस किस खुशी में तो ऐसे ही दिया है. Any function? No. Any good news? Absolutely nothing. All fine. That's good news. I am fine. I am living. Good news. But why are you throwing this huge party? से मन लगा देख रहे, सबको बुलाना चाहता था, सबको मिलके बहुत साल हो गए, इसलिए बुला लिया. Live life like that. Make everyone, whatever they desire and deserve. Of course, all legitimate things only. You are born to give knowledge, help, your experience you can give. You can give good wishes to all. No hatred, no comparison, nothing. I don't look at the world at all. Then whom should I look? I just look at the Paramatma. He is filling me. My job is to fill it. So what? I'm expressing of my joy, of fullness. I am not a beggar of fulfillment. So such a man, even though he is busily involved whole day, inside is not doing anything. You see? Naiva kinchit karoti sah. Such a jnani is absolutely free, totally free from all kinds of actions. This is a beautiful verse. Tyaktva karmaphala sangam. Having given up the karmaphala sangam, attachment to the fruits. Why did he give attachment to the fruits? Disappointed, therefore he gave up? No. Or he knew that he can't achieve, therefore he gave up with a pessimistic attitude? No. Nityatrupta nirashraya. Out of that contentment, full contentment, and independent, he can happily there. There's no dependence for him on anything. So I don't need any fruits. I'm born to express. So desires are two types. One is to seek fulfillment. Other is to express fulfillment. Okay. So here I conclude today. So we have completed Shloka number what? 20th today. Yeah. So next Saturday, we shall start from 21st. This is all going explanation of 18th Shloka. How a jnani is. Jnani works in this world. Please contemplate. Let us try to absorb the essence of it and see the magic that it does in our lives. Thank you. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Sri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om Sadgurunath Maharaj Ki Jai. Thank you all. Hari Om. Hari Om. Hari Om.
Hari Om, everybody. We conclude today's class here. And those who are attending Atma Bodha can join us tomorrow morning, same time at